Hello, this is Rudi Ott, owner of Unlimited Mixed Martial Arts and former San Shou world champion. Today's pro tip for you, we're going to be going over how to strengthen and condition athletes, specifically fighters. Today, we're going to go over how many reps you can do in a certain amount of time. Today will be 10 minutes. To help us with our workout will be Jenna Castillo, world champion kickboxer, and up-and-coming MMA fighter Tristan Arena. How about we get to it, guys?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Hi, we're back with our box jump, and Tristan's gonna show us 3 box jumps in a row. This is a 24-inch box. Great job. So there's a couple different ways Tristan can go about getting on top of the box. He can step up, like a lunge step up with one leg, comes up all the way to the top. What I'm looking for again is full hip extension. Comes back down, he can jump down or step down. Now Tristan can jump onto the box. Whenever you jump on a box, make sure that you land with your feet solid on the box. You can run into a risk of scraping your shins along the side by landing with your toes only on the box, and then a bunch of icky words will come out of your mouth and you won't be able to complete the workout. He jumps up with both feet, bam, full hip extension at the top. He can step down with one leg and the other leg. Now here comes the little harder part on this one, where he's gonna jump up to the box and he's gonna jump off of the box, landing light on the balls of his feet in a semi-bent position. Go, jump up. From there, nice light, jumps back down, same way, boom. On this box jump, Tristan can jump up to the box, and instead of standing all the way at full extension at the top, he can jump off of it, hitting full hip extension on the way out, on his way to landing. Jump up, goes back, all the way down. Again, jumps up, full extension is out in the air, does it again. Full extension is out here. What I want to make sure that you don't do is jump up to the box in a crouched position with your hips closed. Jump up, he stays there, and he's going to go back down without ever hitting full hip extension in that position. Again, we want to make sure to miss that. He's going to jump up, stand all the way up. Full hip extension, gets down by stepping or jumping. Nice. So those are our options for our box jump portion of the workout. The set amount is going to be 15 in this workout. So Tristan's going to try and get as fast as he can onto the box, hitting full hip extension and getting back down to the floor. That's 1 rep. Back up to the box, down again. He's going to go for 15 as fast as he can. In motion, it would look like this. Go. Jumps up, back down, 1, 2, 3, and that was imaginary 15. He's gonna try and do those as fast as possible for this portion of the workout. So we've wrapped up our 15 box jumps as fast as possible. Now we're gonna make our way over to the kettlebell swing portion of the workout. All right, so Tristan's gonna show us 3 kettlebell swings. All the way up overhead, comes back down, goes overhead, comes back down and goes overhead again. So let's talk about the setup of this movement. Tristan's feet are slightly outside of hip width, in between hip and shoulder width apart. Hands are around the kettlebell. You don't want to have a death grip, because once that kettlebell goes overhead, you may freak out and you may lose control of it, and you don't want any injuries. If you have shoulder problems, you do not need to come up all the way overhead like he did. So he's gonna rock back, he's gonna bend his knees, butt goes back slightly, and in this part, he's gonna make sure that he still has that S shape in his back. He doesn't wanna have a rounded back in any part of this. He wants to have an upright chest, maintaining lumbar curve, and he's gonna let the ball, the kettlebell, swing gently between his legs. Go for it. Using his hips to bring the motion up. Now he's hitting full hip extension. He lets it rock back gently right underneath. Slight bend, swings it back, and it's like somebody literally smacked his butt to get full hip extension and the kettlebell all the way overhead. Again, Tristan's gonna bend his knees, let the kettlebell swing slightly, keeping an upright chest and maintaining lumbar curve throughout this movement. From there, he's gonna drive through his heels, bring his knees and his hips straight. That kettlebell is gonna come overhead, and he's gonna pop his head through. 1, 2, and 3. Good job. You want to maintain lumbar curve, which will keep your chest up. If you don't, you're going to have a rounded back. You won't be able to wash your feet in the morning. From this position, if you have this, pull your chest up, keep the arch. You're gonna drive through your heels, full hip extension. It's literally like somebody is hitting you on the butt to bring your hips all the way forward, which causes you to come all the way up. Go again. Boom. He can also stop it right about here. If you have a shoulder injury or anything like that, you can stop it right here and it's still acceptable. Go. There you go. Again, comes right to here. Doesn't need to go all the way overhead if you have anything like that. Substitution for the kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell in your house, a dumbbell will also work. Switch with me. You're going to take your dumbbell, and if you are a dominant right hand, your dominant hand will go around it. Your weaker hand will support it. And you're going to do the same thing, the same motion of driving through the hips, coming to full extension overhead is going to apply. Good job. So now we're going to demonstrate the portion of the rope climb in our series of 15 box jumps, 10 kettlebell swings, and 1 rope climb for 1 round, completing as many rounds as possible in this workout. Tristan's going to show us how he goes from the ground all the way up to the ceiling on that rope. Any way you want, go. Beautiful. So Tristan goes all the way to the top, touches the ceiling, and he's going to come back down to earth and join us. Can you change my light bulb up there, please? I'm out. All right, so let's say that you're not that strong. Tristan can substitute a rope climb on a pull-up bar over here, which we have. And this is one of our gi belts. Make sure that whatever you're using is sturdy enough to support you. So Tristan's gonna hold on to it, making sure that he has one hand over the other. We're trying to simulate that one hand over the other motion. He's gonna drop down, bend his knees, and he's gonna jump up, and again. And you can even move your head side to side on this one. So we're gonna substitute 25 of the jumping pull-ups with the rope for 1 rope climb. Back over to the rope, please. There's a couple different ways to be able to get up from the floor to the ceiling with your rope climb. One is Tristan's just gonna jump up, and he's only gonna use his arms during this portion, keeping his legs out at a 90-degree angle. Just go up a couple feet for me, please. All strength, all upper body. Imagine pulling somebody just like that. Comes back down. Let's say he gets tired because he's gonna be completing as many rounds as possible in this. So he does his first one, come around 5 or 6, he's gonna be a little more tired. In that case, you can use your legs. So he's gonna jump up, same way he did before, jumps high, and he's gonna put his feet together and climb. Feet go, helps him climb up, and his arms walk all the way up. Come back down. Thank you. Another way is to wrap your foot around the rope. If you are fortunate enough to have a rope in your gym, you're gonna put one leg and it's gonna go all the way around, and I'm gonna use this rope to pull up the same way, but I'm also gonna step on it. So I jump up, step, get my arms up, and I'm gonna slide, making sure that the rope goes around my feet. And I'm stepping on the rope like a ladder. Each time I crawl up with my arms as high as possible, bring my legs up, use the rope, and climb. Let's say you're scared of heights. I'm a big chicken, I won't lie. So you're gonna lay down on the ground. Tristan's gonna keep his arms as straight as possible and his legs straight. He's gonna use his arms to climb up. One hand goes on top of the other. Body staying in a nice straight line. Comes all the way up, and then he's gonna go back down. One hand underneath the other hand. Notice how everything is nice and straight. You're gonna substitute this 7 times. All the way up and down is 1, all the way up and down is 2 for your rope climb. Now we're gonna put this all together for 15 box jumps, 10 kettlebell swings, and 1 rope climb. That equals 1 round. So you can put a tally on a wall, you can put a tally on a piece of paper, and you can adjust the time accordingly. If this is your first time doing it, you may want to try out with 5 minutes, work your way up to 10, or even go to 20. So we're going to imagine that Tristan's going to do this whole thing for 20 minutes. He's gonna start out as soon as I get my clock, it starts going. As soon as the clock starts going, Tristan's gonna go for 15 box jumps, 10 kettlebell swings, and 1 rope climb. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 14, 15. Great job. He runs over to his kettlebells. He's gonna get going. 1, keeping an upright chest, maintaining lumbar curve. 2, driving through the heels, completing full hip extension. And number 10, great job. Tristan's a stud. Let's go. He runs over to the rope from the ground. Go. Goes all the way up. He's touched the top. He comes back down. Great job, Tristan. Comes all the way back over. Let's go. Carry on. Starts at 1 again. 1, 2. Good job. 3 and 15. Woo. Tristan's a stud. Go. Does his kettlebells. So you get the idea. You're trying to complete as many rounds as possible in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and you can adjust the weight and modify the workout accordingly.